Hello my friends and welcome to my channel. It's Kate, I'm back and I hope you are well. I have had a great day. I feel like I'm really settling into creativity, so much so that I'm probably doing not quite as much prep and my real admin-y sorts of things because I'm playing. So I'm starting off with a bit of a colour storyboard here because I've got something new to make. You know how much I love making new things. But yesterday was a special day, and I well, it was a special day for many reasons. But at the end of the day, oh my gosh, I've got so much stuff on my chair. I've got all the blankets still here, but I'll make it soft and paddy. I got all of my July jingle bundles out. And the dangerous thing about our post office is it's very close to, well, I don't usually go to the post office as much as I have, well, in the last couple of weeks. And there's a beautiful store there that many shoppers go to, and particularly tourists love it. And it's called Barbara's Storehouse. So as a reward, I went in and look what was waiting for me. This is a candlestick with a bird on it. It looks like it's probably a, what do they call that? A reproduction or something. It wasn't expensive, but gee, isn't she beautiful? And she is green. And that is, as I've been saying all along, I associate fleur with green and pink and all those beautiful colors. So I'm thinking pink and green. I've got, well, you know, you've seen my tote that I'm making, but I thought I'd share that with you. So Bertie says hello. I said to the lady, I haven't had a candlestick that actually needs a real candle in it for a long time, and I doubt that I'll put a candle in, but she's going to live here. So I was very excitedly looking at that. Then she was inquiring about something else for me, and then look what I found. Isn't that not beautiful? It's a flower, and it's another candlestick, and it's out of glass and quite heavy. That's what, have I told you that? I like things to be heavy. It just, the weight in the hand, this is not the price. This was $10.95 new. And I just thought, that's a bargain. That's buying joy. It's so beautiful. So there we are. I have, do I need anything else? No, I do not. I have here my little French scissor keep that I want to take with me. I've shown you that before. I've got the big pouch with the zipper. And then Noreen, I have been having this Swan that you gifted to me in Melbourne earlier in the year. I have been, she's on my door to my nest. So every time I enter, I see her. But I'm feeling a call to actually put her on something that I take to New Zealand. So I've got her off the door. She gives me such joy, and now I want everyone to see the joy. Thank you, Noreen. So that's that. And I've been cutting fabric and ready for the workshop. So this is what I'm sort of warming up. And I've been using some, well, the people who come to the workshop are going to get some beautiful, well, they'll get beautiful things because they've got Fleur's things plus my things. But I have put together some bits of Miss Rose Sister Violet's fabric. Now, if you've read my latest newsletter, I do a bit of story about the beautiful Gabriella, who is the matriarch of that family, designs the fabric and everything else, and is in it with her daughter and her beautiful husband, Tom. And I am, have I said this? Yeah, I'm coming to Adelaide, and I'm we are going to be, if you can come, we are going to be in the Miss Rose Sister Violet's studio, surrounded by her beautiful collection of beautiful things, and she's very much more French than I am, so just adore her. So that's Adelaide, July 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So there's a combination of things there. But what I've got this for is that on the selvage of her fabrics, and I've only got this one close, is she has these sayings, and she's getting more and more into poetry. But look at this. The secret, Alice, is to surround yourself with people who make your heart smile. So I am saying the secret, Kate, is to surround yourself with people who make you smile, and you do. Okay, so YouTube, my YouTube family, this community, and it's not just me. I think every YouTuber would be saying that about this community. So I'm just taking that off because I would like that to be a bit of a theme on what I'm going to make. So I've got the tote going. I've got plans for a little bag. I'm doing some stay tuned for tomorrow. I have some beautiful travel things. They're new for me, new for you, and very, very excited. So there'll be some storytelling on tomorrow. Yeah, it should be tomorrow, Fridays. They're mini makes, and absolutely excited. But what is missing from this collection is a pouch in this size with a zipper. So who, of course, do I go to? My beautiful, oh, look at that. I haven't seen her for a while. She's going to come back with me. And this is my Stitchy Scroll. I don't know what I call it. Yeah, Stitchy Scroll. And I'm doing these in September at Green Door. Zoe reminded me. I'm also doing something called Whimsy and Wonder. So check out Zoe's website. So anyway, that's ready for the plane. So I'm really just gathering my bits together. Oh, I want them to stay with me the whole video, but maybe I should move them. Okay, so where do I go? I am going to one of my mum, Yvonne Betty's pouches that she has made. Now, ignore the blue. I think I might have told you that she actually... I'll just go and get another one. Just hang tight. And again, you will have read about this in the newsletter. And hello, Lauren. She did a series that I can add to, and I've got some ideas actually about sharing those. But she did these ones, and I deliberately gave her blue so she wouldn't get mixed up with what was the inside and the outside. She was very worried. Okay, so I'm just choosing the inner block print that I will, because that's the one I started with. I don't think I'm in an orange mood. I could be in that, so I'm thinking Fleur. And this one is pink. Actually, this is on my big flowers in vases that I started at the Flirt course. So how about we use this one? Lovely pink zipper. And if you've just joined me, do not think I'm doing a blue pouch. I love blue pouches. I love blue, but I just can't use it at this moment. Well, I can, but I'm choosing not to. How do I get that there? I'm just so inspired by that bird, and I want to share beautiful things with you. There's my Judy pin cushion. Oh, so what am I going to do? I'm going to cover this, okay? And it's going to be a zippered pouch. It goes in my tote. It's already made, and I'm going to use some fabrics that I've gathered lately. So let's start it together. I'm thinking I'd like to use, I told you the story of this one. It's the curtain. Oh, that's a hat pin, not a... Right, for a change, I've got two pin cushions going. That's a bit of strange. I don't know why I'm pinning, first of all, because I haven't done any design. I've got this bit of a new fabric that, oh, I should have looked up the name of it. It's got a beautiful name. Could it be Madame Treacle or something like that? So Gabriella names her fabrics like they are in her family. And I think that's a special idea. Sorry, everyone. Those blue flowers are going to go away for a holiday as well. They'll fly to someone else's nest at some point. And I'm just harvesting these flowers for the moment, and I'm going to take those green leaves off. Now, I'm hoping you are well. I haven't said that yet, but you know that that's a given. And gee, you've written, there were some lovely comments for me to wake up to this morning. I don't read them the night of. I always wait. So whether they're Australian or in the same time zone, I just like waiting till the next day and reading. So thank you. Beautiful things are being said, and most of all, it's about the company and what we're doing together. All right, so look at that. I've just plonked it, and I'm feeling happy, but I think I probably need a bit more room. Have I told you about that? You've seen that on my other, that's on my Melbourne tote. So I want to use some of that. Could the Swan end up being a big beaded? I think she might, you know. So I'm going to take her off her little thing. And now, what else did I say? Oh, I know what else I've got. That might be too bright. I've got more of the sheet. I know. Look at this. In my July Jingles pouch, I used the crochet edge around the side, and it is the most exquisite thing. So this is the doily that I got the other day at Dirty Jane's, and I showed you, I think, in the haul. Would that have been a week ago? It could be, I can't remember. I have had something on every single day, and that is not a complaint. It's just, as I often say, a celebration of all the wonderful things. So I've decided that this doily can be used in multiple ways on this collection. So that's why I am harvesting now. And it's quite stunning in that shape, or I think I'll leave that shape. So look at the workmanship. So that can go on and join. And then these beautiful, look at these ones. This linen is glorious. So I'm thinking if I make this the zippered project back, or it might actually, you know, what I was thinking is I so rarely, I've got lots of pouches, that's an understatement, but I don't take them out very often. I keep using the same one, so I am actually thinking that this one might cross the Tasman Sea with me and have my wallet and my, you know, bits and pieces, like be a real pouch. Look at that. Love it. Okay, so I need to get some fabric to cover this blue. I didn't think about that before. I do have this beautiful linen, remember? But it's a bit bright, isn't it? The colours have got blue on it. And I'll share some of that when I go. Okay, where's the plain sheet? I'm not really a purple girl at the moment. I wanted this one to be pink. Let me see what else I've got around here. This isn't pink, but it's very too bright. Oh, remember I've got this as well. I want to put some of that on here. Where's my flow pouch? Oh, this one. Let's look in here, for goodness sake. Aha! Remember, I've been saving that. That's going to be on here or on the tote. Oh, there we go. Some more of, oh, look. Here's something I prepared earlier that I didn't even realise that I was still carrying around. Okay, we're going to be all right. That also, I think, came from Fleur. I've got some big roses there. Maybe I'll cut something like that. Oh, there's a tiny bit of orange. Oh, there's a bit of wool in there. Okay, you got the picture. Let's start playing, my friends. So now I can pause and give you a rest from my voice. So just have a tiny little play. That's Natalie Latte as well. These are flowers that I harvested. Sorry, there was an extra one there. Might use a little bit of this for its foundational effect. Not the big blooms this time. Let's try the pretty smaller ones. Okay. Some of the messages that I got today, and I am going to talk about them because I want to acknowledge the bravery that when people share things. Some of you are saying that you used to stitch and you haven't for a while, but that you're feeling like you'd like to again. So that makes me incredibly happy. Because it's so good for us. So proportion wise, I think I've shared this. I like to do birds. Gabriella, look how clever you are. Look at that as a combination of fabrics. Go up nice and close there. Not so that it gets... Now, is that a waste of... It probably is. So let's cut this skinnier. I won't want to cover that up, will I? But we'll make an even more beautiful garden out of it. There we go. So I hope I'm showing you how to, yes, I'm using, just at the moment, a little bit less vintage and more readily available fabrics is probably what I'd say. Oh, I'm liking that. Maybe this could be, because there's nothing in that corner really, so maybe this can be the, bit too much. Let's just chop that there because there's a seam. Maybe an idea like that. And just for fun, I haven't stitched yet, but just for fun, will we play and see what else I could put on there. If, like, Swanee, I think, okay, so Swan's going to be on the other side because I think she needs to be up high. And what I'm going to do is put a fringe, a tassel or something on her as well. Okay, so that would work. I'm so excited. Where's that bit of embroidery that I cut out with this bit? Oh, here it is. Okay, but see, when I see this, I think that's too like that for the moment, so I'll save that for the other side. I have one of these that I shared. I wonder if we could get a little bit of that going there. I'll take those leaves off. Can you see those? They're coming up nicely on here. So we're adding to the garden. We're adding texture and colour and beauty. And some of you may be sad, but I'm just going to say all the blue is gone. I might make another one of these. I wonder if I could you tell me. I don't know. Am I about to say something crazy? I feel like I want to do more than one of these and then share. So maybe I make one to use and then I don't know what I'm saying, but I do have some Yvonne Betty ones sitting here. to use that as the whole base of this side. The bangles are a bit noisy, aren't they? Actually, I might call this Gabriella. Gabriella doesn't watch because she's too busy working and designing and making. That's why when I'm in Adelaide, she's going to stop and sit with us and chat. And she's been talking to me about the you know, china, the little cups and saucers, and oh, it's going to be magical. So have a think about that if you possibly have some time. Okay, so here now, I am going to take off this black. I might leave it on that side, and it's not because of the black, it's because of this empty space. No stitches being harmed. They're being honoured and celebrated. So we're going to grow them into this garden. Oh, and over the top of that flower maybe. How could I have used all the pins in that already? It does take quite a lot of pins, this sort of collage. This flower here is just calling my name. Oh, so is that one. This is from that beautiful fabric from Judy, from Lavender High Tea. Aren't we lucky that we have people who source and design and have these things available, because I don't come across them in the wild. I am just having so much fun, so thank you for keeping me company, because when you work with beautiful things, sometimes the magic happens just by itself, and all we've got to do is listen and be free to put things where they need to go. All right, so I'm thinking now, and I'll tell you why. I've got that bit done there with the void, like nothing. And then I've got this big shape here, which is too big for threading. That's not too big for threading. What does that mean, Kate? You silly sausage. It means it's a very large bloom. And on the work this size, I don't feel bad about nope. do belong down here, maybe. And what else did I say I was going to use? I've got so totally carried away that oh, that's right, I've got this little bit coming around. So let's pin that in. Oh, what am I talking about? I did buy more pins the other day. I mean, surely it's quite embarrassing. Now, people will always ask me, what will I do with the sides? I actually will move these over, stretch them a little bit, and that will disappear. So all the blue will disappear on the sides with overstitching of colour. And go back to this side. You're probably saying, Kate, put it here, put it here. But see, I don't want to break my own rule, which is about covering it up. Oh, I know what I've just thought of. Why don't I move that up higher? That's a good idea. And that buys me space down here. To have it higher, yep. Yeah, I promise you. So this time next week, I always play this game. You probably know. I love playing this time last week, what were we doing, and what will we be doing next week? Because it's gratitude, it's looking ahead, it's, you know, it is gratitude really, and living. It's so this time next week I will have finished day 3 of Textiles and Treasures with Fleur Woods in Nelson. As I say that, I still could sob, but we won't be that emotional this afternoon. So probably something like that. I have all this space here, which is opportunity for little groups of flowers, but not those ones yet. All right, I think that's probably, I want to stitch, but I want to pin and I want to do some invisible stitching. So I'm going to leave you now with a to be continued. I'll have to stitch all over it. It might be a bridge too far, but Noreen, I want to say how much she means to me. Oh, I actually have got, hey, if you're new here, you may not have seen this swan. So maybe I keep this as a treasure. I haven't got room for her either. Oh yeah, I have maybe. Oh, what about on the other page side? No, she's too big. But I do. I got up here. Oh, I've got a flower. That's a fleur flower. Let's put one of those on. Could that be the center of that? It might be. Then I want some of this braid, and then this message. So that's my message this afternoon. Thank you so much for being with me. And this is bye from Two Birds in the Nest, bizarrely. Just surrounded with treasures. And I've had so much fun. Thank you for, spending your time with me. And I hope you got something done as well. I suppose the message is yeah, it's fun and it's so good for us. So make some time for you. I'd love to get some Missy. Yeah, I will. I'll get some Missy on there as well. All right. Thank you so much. And I'll see you again tomorrow. Get ready. Bye for now.